Toxic people. We've all encountered them at some point in our lives, whether it's at work, in relationships, or even among friends. They drain your energy, manipulate situations, and often make you feel worse rather than better. But here's the thing. Smart people know exactly how to handle toxic people without losing their peace of mind. In this video, I'm going to show you how smart people treat toxic individuals and maintain control over their own lives. Whether you're dealing with a toxic coworker, friend, or family member, by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to navigate these tricky relationships effectively. The first thing smart people do is identify toxic behavior. Toxic individuals often exhibit patterns like consistent negativity, manipulation or guilt-tripping, criticism but never constructive, a lack of empathy, drama or conflict wherever they go. Smart people recognize these traits early on and don't make excuses for the behavior. They don't get stuck thinking, maybe it's just me, or they're probably just having a bad day. Toxic behavior patterns are consistent, and smart individuals notice the red flags before they get too deeply involved. Once toxic behavior is identified, the next step is setting clear boundaries. Smart people are aware that toxic individuals often have no respect for personal limits. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So, how do you set boundaries? Here are a few examples. 1. Say no, without feeling guilty. Smart people are comfortable saying no to unreasonable requests. They don't feel obligated to please someone who continuously drains them. 2. Limit interactions. You don't need to be available for every phone call or hangout. Reducing the amount of time you spend around toxic people protects your mental space. 3. Create emotional distance. This means not reacting emotionally when they provoke you. Instead, they respond calmly or even choose to ignore it. Toxic people feed off drama, but if you deny them that reaction, they lose their power over you. Smart people understand that boundaries are for protection, not punishment. They aren't cutting people off because they're being rude. They're safeguarding their own well-being. Not every situation with a toxic person requires confrontation. In fact, smart people know how to choose their battles wisely. Here's a key point. Not every toxic person deserves your time and energy, and smart people carefully pick when to engage and when to walk away. If it's a coworker or someone you can't completely avoid, they practice what's called strategic detachment. This means keeping conversations short and direct, avoiding personal topics, not reacting to passive-aggressive comments. But when it's someone closer to them, like a family member or a friend, they know when to disengage completely if it's necessary. There's a difference between having an off day and being consistently toxic. Smart people make the tough decision to walk away from long-standing relationships if they're no longer healthy. Remember, it's not cruel to protect yourself. You can be compassionate without being someone's emotional punching bag. One of the most powerful tools smart people use against toxic behavior is emotional resilience. Toxic individuals want to get under your skin. They thrive on creating emotional chaos. But smart people understand the importance of controlling their own reactions. Here's the trick. You control your peace of mind, no one else. Toxic people might try to stir up drama, but it's your choice whether or not to engage. Emotional resilience means not allowing someone else's negativity to pull you into their whirlwind. So how do you strengthen emotional resilience? Here are 3 tips. Practice mindfulness. When you're aware of your emotions, you can catch yourself before reacting impulsively. Detach from outcomes. Smart people know they can't control how others behave, but they can control their own response. Focus on your values. If someone is trying to push your buttons, remember your core values and priorities. Don't let someone else's chaos distract you from what really matters in your life. Emotional resilience is the ultimate power move. It's how you protect your inner peace while navigating difficult situations with toxic people. At the end of the day, smart people understand that dealing with toxic individuals is a part of life, but they don't let it consume them. They identify toxic behavior, set firm boundaries, choose when to engage and when to walk away, and most importantly, they master emotional resilience. In fact, this approach is deeply rooted in Stoicism. The Stoics believed that we can't control what others do, but we can control how we respond. Dealing with toxic people becomes easier when you realize their behavior is not within your control, but your peace of mind is. There's a quote by Epictetus that perfectly sums this up. Whoever is free from anger and distress and possesses self-control has a powerful defense against harm. It's a reminder that your strength lies in mastering yourself, not others. Toxic people lose their power over you the moment you stop reacting to them emotionally. You don't have to let toxic people control your mood, your day, or your life. You're smarter than that. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be dealing with a toxic person right now. Thanks for watching, and remember, your peace is non-negotiable.